Welcome everybody to AMF Babylon Labor Day weekend 2014, and we have a great finish. Bowlers today are bowling for 3,000 first, 1,500 second, 750 third. Let's introduce our three finalists. On the left in that red shirt, it's Mr. Joe Hatchett. Joe is from New York City. Joe is averaging 177 and getting 38 pins. And in the middle is Mr. Julian Valdaro from Bayshore, New York. Julian has a 185 average and he's getting 31 pins. And to our right is Mr. John Mienkiewicz from Plainview, New York. John has a 155 average and is getting 58 pins. Okay guys, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. We hope everyone had a great Labor Day weekend. It's been a big tournament weekend here at AMF Babylon. 232 entries packed the bowling center for this weekend. Over $11,000 in prize money has been paid out. And now we're going to finish up with the last three places. So let's see how it goes. On the right is Mr. John Mienkiewicz starting the match. And John's first shot is, a little high, and he leaves the 4-7-9. All right, Joe, you can go up on the left now. The bowlers are bowling on Kegel's 41-foot turnpike, and the scoring was very low this week. The cuts between 669 and 690. So scoring should not be too high here. Spares are at a premium. And there goes Joe Hatchett going Jersey, and he starts off the match with a strike. All right, let's see how John does. He's giving it a shot. Oh, great try for John. But John, who's getting the most pins, John again is getting 58 pins. He's spotting Julian 20. He's getting 29 pins from Julian. He's getting 20 pins from Joe. So John has some room. All right, Julian Valdaro. He's our only lefty, playing a deep inside line. Julian going over the middle arrow, and he puts 10 in the pit. Great shot for Julian. As you can see by the masking unit, our sponsor for this tournament is Brunswick Bowling, making the best bowling balls in the world. Okay, Joe Hatchett, he's starting off second frame, working on a strike. Here comes Joe. He comes right when he leaves the washout. So he leaves a 6-count washout. John Mienkiewicz. And John goes Jersey. Great shot for John. John is a pretty new member. He's been a member of the LIGBT for about 6 months, looking for his first title. In fact, all three bowlers, none of them have a title. And here's Joe Hatchett flagging all 6 pins. That's a big mistake for Joe, and he knows better than that. So Joe now has an open frame. Now Julian working on a strike. Now in practice, Julian was having a lot of trouble on the right lane, hooking way early. Let's see how Julian adjusts. Julian's been a member from the LIGBT since 2013. Again, he has no title. So we are going to have a new LIGBT champion tonight. Okay, on a strike, looking for a double, and there it goes. What an adjustment for Julian as he strikes and starts off with a double. All right, Joe Hatchett working off on a split. Struck on this lane the first time. He misses the head, but leaves the big rail, the 1-2-4-7. All right, John Mienkiewicz. He's Plainview, New York. His home center is AMF Plainview. John is a project manager during the week. Here comes John looking for a double. Goes high, leaves the 3-6. Okay, Joe Hatchett. Trying to convert. Pretty tough spare. Needs to do Jersey on this end. Look, he goes way wide. And again goes 6 miss. Look at Joe. Joe, 2 consecutive 6 misses. That's unlike Joe, who's a good bowler. All right, let's see if John can spare. And he makes the spare. Great shot for John Mienkiewicz. All right, Julian Valdaro has started the match off. First 2 frames, 2 perfect strikes. Let's see if he can continue the string. It's a big crowd here watching this match as a lot of money's at stake. And Julian goes high, leaving the 2-4-7. Now Joe Hatchett up on the right lane. Let's see if Joe can adjust, get back into this match. Much better shot for Joe. Oh, though, he still misses the headpin. That's the 3rd consecutive time he's missed the headpin. Looked like he threw that a little better, though. Julian Valdaro, his home center is East Islip Lanes. And he works in the bowling industry in a pro shop. And he is a 20-year-old single gentleman. Julian qualified today at 3 o'clock. The last squad of the tournament, he shot 723 to make it. And Julian makes it on the outside. So Julian, the only bowler that is still clean. Let's see if Joe can get back on the mark. All right, Joe Hatchett making that spare. Joe is married. He has 2 kids. One of his sons, Ronnie, is a member and a champion here of the LIGBT. He has 1 grandchild, his love of his life, Olivia. Okay, John Mienkiewicz working on a spare. John winds up knocking out the headpin, leaving just the 2-8. Right, Julian Valdaro started this match. Double, 7 spare, now in the 4th frame. And he's way deep, going high. And this time he leaves the 2-7. All right, John Mienkiewicz. And he has his second open as he gets the 2-pin but leaves the 8. Let's see if Julian can convert this baby split. LIGBT will be announcing its fall schedule. Our next event will be September 21st, Sunday, over at AMF One Tour. Schedules will be released on the website in a few days. Expect some information in the mail in about 10 days. Julian goes on the outside, and this time he opens. So now we have, every bowler has at least 1 open in the first 4 frames. Okay, we're hitting to the 5th frame, and Joe Hatchett is up on the lanes. Joe's home center is Paradise Lanes, and he's a purchasing agent for the Veterans Administration. All right, Joe, now going for the headpin this time, and he misses it on the left side. 4 consecutive times Joe has missed the headpin. All right, John Mienkiewicz. Oh, look at this. John throws the ball in the gutter. Wow.
You didn't get that on camera, did you?
No, we missed it. John, though, even though he threw a gutter, doesn't lose any wood. He was on an open. But John has got a great sense of humor. All right, let's see if Joe Hatchett can get the spare here. This looks good. And Joe makes it. Great shot for Joe. All right, John looking for a spare. He's going to miss the headpin here and get 7. So that is John's 3rd open out of 5 frames, but believe it or not, he could have the lead, depending on how Julian does, because John's getting 58 pins in handicap. There comes Julian. Wow, he threw this way wide and leaves the 3-7. That's what they call the PBA washout. So the lanes, we've been bowling here for 9 hours. The lanes, the oil is getting very spotty, and the more boards you cover, the tougher it's going to be. Here comes Joe. All right, Joe hits the head pin first time in 5 frames, so he leaves a makeable spare at 610. Julian, good bowler, can make this. And he gets just the 1. So right now, after 5 frames, Joe Mienkiewicz is leading with a 120. Julian is second with 114. And Hatchett is third with a 101. And Joe makes the spare. So Joe's now got 3 consecutive spares. All right, here comes John. John goes a little high, leaves the 310 split. Julian's had 2 consecutive opens. Let's see if he can get back on track. This one's going to go high. Crosses over and leaves just the 7 pin. So we got a break. And here comes John Mienkiewicz going on the outside. Oh, he misses both. So that's his 3rd consecutive open. And right now with these bowlers all struggling, it's anybody's match. Big money on the line here. 3,000 first, 1,500 second, 750 third. Let's see if Julie can convert the 7 pin. Throws this in the gutter for the 3rd consecutive open. This has been a match of incredible. The match now, all 3 bowlers are within 7 pins. John Mienkiewicz is leading with a 128 in the 6th. Second, 5 pins back, is Julie. And third, just 7 pin back, is Joe Hatchett. So Joe gets a strike. John Mienkiewicz leaving the 1-2. Which one? Loaded? All right, let's see how Julian gets back on track. He's on 3 opens in a row. Now this shot looks better. Oh, this time he almost left the PBA washout, but this time got a break and knocked the 7 count. John Mienkiewicz opens again. That's 4 consecutive opens. In a row. Okay, Joe Hatchett working on a strike. Strike here, takes the lead. This one looks pretty good. There it is, Joe Hatchett finding that pin. Joe has now taken the lead after missing the head pin 5 consecutive shots. Julian will make the spare, so he's marked in the 7th frame. Still a very tight match, anybody's game. $5,250 up for grabs. Here comes John Mienkiewicz. This one looks pretty good. Goes high and plows a strike. Way to go, John. There we got a little wry smile off of John on that. All right, let's see if Julian Valdaro can follow up with a strike here. Julian going to the pocket, goes Jersey, and leaves the 4 pin. So he gets a 9. Let's see if Joe Hatchett, working on a double, can get to 3. If he does, he will take a commanding lead. this one's gonna go high. Goes Jersey though, leaves the 5 pin. So, Joe just head pin hunting. All right, Julian going for the spare, and he is gonna make it. Great shot for Julian, so that's 2 consecutive 9 spares. Now, let's see how Joe, this is the 9th frame. Joe, he's already thrown his first ball in the 9th, looking for a 5-pin convert. And Joe makes it. All right, Joe. Oh, just barely make it. Okay, John Mienkiewicz in his 9th frame looking for a double. Oh, he puts it back in, and John Mienkiewicz is right back in this match. Okay, John is trailing Joe Hatchett by 3 pins, and he has the ball going into the 10th. Scores might be low, but the action is heating up here as it is anybody's game going into the 10th frame. Big shot here for Julian. A strike would go a long way to giving him a chance at his first title. Here's a shot. And he strikes. So we have an incredible finish coming up, folks. Okay, so Julian is down by 8 pins. Joe Hatchett's up by 3 pins over John, but Joe's the only one without a strike. So this lead could change dramatically real quick on 1 ball. Okay, Joe Hatchett's 10th frame. Here comes his first shot. Going Jersey. Oh, he leaves another 5 pin. So if Joe spares and strikes, he finishes with 209 with his handicap. And both Julian and John can still win with strikes in the 10th frame. Okay, Joe Hatchett going for a spare, and he makes it right dead on. Well done for Joe. All right, John Mienkiewicz, a strike here puts him in the lead. Here comes John's first. Oh, this one's way wide. And he leaves the 7 count. So that basically takes John out of the title hunt. So the best he can finish is 204. Where Joe, he's already beaten 204. He gets an 8 count, so that's 207. So well done for Joe Hatchett, 207. There comes John. Okay, he gets 2 pins, so he finishes up with 192. 192. It comes down to 1 ball. Julian strikes, he wins. If not, he finishes 2nd, possibly 3rd. So we've been bowling for 3 days, hundreds of games, and it comes down to 1 ball. For the win, here he goes, it looks good, goes high, oh no, he leaves the 2-7. So Joe Hatchett, Joe Hatchett, congratulations, $3,000 victory. His first LIGBT title. Now, Julian needs to make this. This is a $750 spare, folks. If he makes it, he comes in 2nd, wins $1,500. If not, he falls to 3rd for $750. See how he does. And he misses it and comes in 3rd. So from 1st to 3rd goes Julian. He finishes with 190. What a finish. Let's take a look at the scores, folks. You could see 207 for Joe for 3,000. Second place was John Mienkiewicz. He gets 1,500 with a 192. And in third came Julian Valdaro with 190. And there's our winner. Bobby, give him the check. There is our winner. Give him the trophy. There he is, Bobby Olson. There he is, with his son Ronnie, and the check, the happy winner of $3,000. Congratulations, Joe Hatchett. Have a great day, everybody, and happy Labor Day.